want to show you some of the hydrangeas we have here at our studio garden. This one right here is called Limelight. It's a fairly new introduction that is available here in the United States. It was actually developed over in Holland. But the Limelight hydrangea is unique because the flowers change so many colors. When they first open, they're white, then they fade to this color that you see right here, sort of a lime green color. And once they reach that color, they're still not finished. They continue to change, and after a while, this will become sort of a dark pink color as the flowers age. But I really love these cone-shaped mop heads here on this hydrangea. This is one that is native to Asia, some of those countries over there. Hydrangea paniculata, Limelight, and it is a plant that blooms on new wood. So that is nice to know for our hydrangeas, because if we have a cold winter and the buds get frozen, we don't have to worry about any of the flower buds not opening up in the springtime, because all those flower buds are formed when the plant starts growing in the spring. Limelight is a plant that will reach a height of about 7 feet if it's really happy. But if you want, after the plant is established, you can cut it to the ground every year and keep it at about 4 to 5 feet. That's one thing you can do on a plant that blooms on the new wood. Hydrangea Limelight is very cold hardy. It's native to zone 3. In fact, it's the most cold hardy of the hydrangeas. These make great cut flowers, whether they are cut while they're fresh or even after they've dried. You can use those in arrangements. And this is a hydrangea that you don't have to worry about the pH of the soil affecting the color of the flowers. Well, right over here we've got an American species of hydrangea. This is one of our former Oklahoma proven shrubs. This is oak leaf hydrangea, and that's because the leaves of this hydrangea sort of look like the leaves of an oak, maybe. They have a lot of different shapes, but somewhat oak shaped. The panicles of the oak leaf hydrangea, you can see here, are very long. They're drooping, and in May and June these are a bright white, and you can see that they do a little color change as they fade as well. You can see a little bit of that blush color down there on those flower petals. Oak leaf hydrangea is native to Georgia, Florida, and Mississippi, and enjoys an acidic soil and gives us quite a bit of color through the year. These panicles, as they dry, are showy, and in the fall we get some fall colors that are sort of purple or sometimes bright red. Oak leaf hydrangea is one that blooms on old wood, so the only time to prune this plant would be immediately after it flowers. So we don't want to cut off those flower buds and not have any for next year. Right down here we've got sort of a breakthrough in hydrangea. This is one called Endless Summer, and you can see it's sort of a bluish purple right here. I call it a breakthrough because this is one of the first species of this kind that blooms on new wood as well. So this is another one that you don't have to worry about flower buds freezing during the winter. We'll develop those huge flowers on new growth once spring begins. Now, the pH of our soils does affect the bloom color of a lot of the hydrangeas. If this is planted in an acidic soil, it will maintain a blue color, but if it's grown in an alkaline soil, the flowers will be pink. And at the nurseries, they will actually have 2 labels for these plants. It comes with either a pink label or a blue label. And if they want to have blue plants at the nursery, they will treat it with aluminum sulfate before they ship them out to ensure that the flowers will be blue. It's the aluminum in the petals that gives it that blue color. Aluminum, characteristic of acidic soils. So look for these hydrangeas: Endless Summer, Limelight, and Oak Leaf.